Hello everybody. Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Super happy to be here. Super thankful to God for another day of life, and overall very grateful to Him for another day that we can come together. Hello Cryptic. Hello Master Sword. Hello KJ, and anybody else out there lurking. Hello. It's good. It's way better. Way better. It's actually gone now, but yesterday was bad. Hi Anarchist. What's up, dude? Yesterday was really bad. I was I think it was a combination of like the heat and the stress, and it was just unbearable. Loathing this heat and humidity. Who are you telling, dude? I like sent a complaint to like my landlord. Like I emailed them yesterday because they were giving like heat, so like they have centralized heating at my place, and I can't manually turn it off, right? Like in some older places you can just go ahead and just turn it off yourself. And I like emailed them and I was like, hey, you don't have AC? I do, thank God. But they have like the heating system here is controlled by like something in the basement. And the only people who have access to that is the landlord and the superintendent. So I emailed them and I was like, hey, when are you guys gonna turn off the heat? It's the middle of May and we're about to hit like, we're in high 80s and tomorrow's gonna be hot. It's gonna be 90 today. Luckily they finally turned it off, but when I tell you they were giving exuberant amounts of heat for a hot day, it was ridiculous. Jones, thank you so much for 9 months. Oh, excuse me, for 15 months, my friend. Thank you so much. God bless you. How are you? Like I touched it today. Usually I try to turn on the AC as late as possible until I can't bear it anymore. They were, yo, KJ, you don't know. When I tell you, right? Like I've said before, I have south-facing windows, so essentially what that means for those who don't understand, I get sun from sun up all the way to sundown, right? Like I have sun all day until the sun sets. That's basically when I don't have light coming in. And during the summer months, it gets really hot, and it stays really hot, even when I have the blinds a little turned around, so that way at the least some sun comes in. And yesterday and today I put my hand near the heater, and when I tell you, I was like, this is ridiculous. This is not the time nor the place for them to be giving heat like this. And so I have one in my living room, and then one in there's like a heater in the bathroom. And I was like, okay, let me just double check. I went into the bathroom, and the bathroom was like disgustingly hot, and I'm like, what are they thinking? We're hitting like 90 degrees today. We're hitting 90 degrees and they're giving heat. Hi Lowe's, what's up, dude? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so happy that I actually rested yesterday. Oh brother, really? Hey Maxwell, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Nice to see you, dude. I was like an oven baked chicken. It's supposedly about 78 in my office right now, according to my sensors. It feels a bit cooler, but that could be thanks to the ceiling fan, and that's uncomfortable. I cannot even imagine 90. Yeah, it was 90 outside, right? And I think we reached 80 something early in the morning already. I'm feeling much better, thank God. I was telling Cryptic that I think the combination of the stress and the heat was just like making my head hurt. But like even if I were to move my head up or down, it was just like that kind of headache that kind of like squeezes. I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to rage at this game with this headache. And I kind of need to. I kind of need to because, yeah, felt the humidity. Hi, Zion. What's up, girlie? You can't handle living in an air fryer? No, I'm too delicate. I'm too dainty for that. I went to, full disclosure, I went to sleep at like 12:30 last night. And that was because I was reading the new manga that I bought, KJ. So, Tower Dungeon, it's been very interesting. It's been very, very interesting. I've enjoyed it so far. There are moments that they have start questioning life, brother. I have to function with an AC, unfortunately. I tend to run like just temperature wise a little bit hotter, so I'm way more sensitive to the heat than most people. Came and I woke back up at 5:30. Oof. So Tower Dungeon is legit what it sounds like. So the story follows a character named Yuva who basically got like forced into being conscripted to the army because the princess of the kingdom essentially got kidnapped by like a necromancer who killed her father and took over his body. And there's something called like the Tower Dungeon, which is like a mystical dungeon that's full of secrets, right? So he's like, oh, I'm gonna take her to the top. And in the first, like I want to say the first volume, you're seeing Yuva like join the army and seeing how like people legitimately got hurt. Long story short, that doesn't last very long because this council comes back and tells the next in line, they're like, listen, there's a power struggle going on and you need to ascend the throne because we can't fully guarantee that the princess will be saved from this necromancer inside the tower. And that it's the aunt of the girl, and she doesn't want to, but she's forced to because there's people are trying to vie for the throne, and she's essentially next in line. So after they were like, okay, we're gonna have to abandon this completely, the aunt's like right-hand man is like, I have an idea, and he conscripts Yuva and like 2 other people who were with him in the first party to go and try to rescue the princess as a small party, to capture, to bring her back, right? But it's not that easy because the dungeon itself is like filled with a lot of like traps and mystical items and creatures, whether good or bad. The art is very simple. I will say that. The art is very simple, but there are spreads, KJ. Like there was one that I was reading, I think in the first volume or the second volume. And I was like, yo, if my chat could see this, a lot of them would really, really like it, because apparently this author excels at like really large architectural spreads. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. I will say this, the story can sometimes feel lacking, or it's like jumping all over the place. And there are moments of like fan service, right? There are moments of fan service, but they kind of feel out of place, where like it feels like, oh yeah, I have to, like, I was thinking about this. I was like, there are moments of like fan service, but the fan service kind of seems like out of place. Like the guy remembered that he had to add that in. So I just like want to warn, I just want to warn people about that, just in case that's something that like fan service. Yeah, like for example, there's like one point where there's like a lady who's known to cast like very powerful fire magic, and they save her, right? And they kind of like, she like casts a spell, and like the kind of clothes she was wearing, because of the spell, because of the spell that she casted, it was so strong, like the wind kind of like blew all her clothes, like not on fire, just like the wind just put her clothes up, and you kind of see her booty. Not kind of, you actually do see her booty. It's very random. It's very, very random. Excellent, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Yeah, it's like very, very random. 1 second. Pardon me, excuse me. It would have been funny, yeah. Thank you for the hydrate, KJ. I do have water here. Thank you, daughters. I am. Thank you, thank you. And then there's one where like they're crawling in a really tight like space, right, to get to a place to get their items. Thank you, Cryptic. And he ends up like I guess they stop and Yuva like bumps into her bum, right? And again, very random. I'm just letting you guys know, just in case it's something that you guys aren't comfortable with. It's just very random. Very, very random. It's like the dude is drawing, and I guess somebody's like, yo, you gotta add fan service into this, right? Again, I don't know. Thank you, Divine Fox. Nice to see you, by the way. I don't know, like, this is the first time I've ever, like dealt with this author's, like this author's work, so I'm not very familiar with their other stuff. They did Blame in Knights of Sidonia, the air vent sequence in Evangelion. It's like, it's just so freaking random. Like, it's just like, you get these moments of like, wow, this guy's actually really talented at what he does, right? Like, this is really cool. And then there's just moments where like the guy's like, oh yeah, I gotta add fan service. Again, I'm letting you all know because that's what I've seen so far. Aside from that, the art is really nice. It's really nice. It's simple, but it's nice. It delivers really, really well. I'm gonna read the third volume tonight. I remember I saw a video about what manga artists have to do because sales, shame. It could be that, because brother, some of those spreads, let me see if I can find them real quick. Hold on. Oh, sip. What's this, Snake? What's this?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Hold on. Tower Dungeon. Let me actually Google this. I know some of the guys in my chat are gonna see the spread that I'm talking about if I can find it, and be just like, yo. Okay, look. I need you guys to see this. If I can get that, that'd be perfect. Hold on a second. I was like, dang, I know some of my chatters are gonna be like, yo, that's cool. Give me 1 second here. We'll get to the game soon. You guys are here anyway for the chat anyway, so. Alright. This is very small, but I just wanted to give you guys context. Look at this thing. Look at that. That's a spread. That is 2 pages in the manga. That is 2 pages in the manga. It is gorgeous. Like, it is beautiful. Hold on, let me see if I can find something else for you guys too. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that panel. Look at that panel. It's ridiculous, and I really, so far I enjoy the concept that the manga has. There's like an interesting thing where like the main character Yuva, who you like follow in this story, he's insanely, like, ridiculously strong, but it's never mentioned why. It's never mentioned why. And he's just like a regular like country bumpkin, so he doesn't really know anything. But the dude is insanely strong. Like, just ridiculously strong. And nobody seems to kind of like question it, but this world is like filled with people who are like called Dracomorphs, who age very, very slowly. Country bumpkin, farmer. He is a farmer, but I'm talking about like not built in that sense where like, oh, he's strong. I'm talking about like Superman levels of strong. Like this dude carries like a lot of stuff and it doesn't even feel heavy to him. Like there's a page where he like hits the wall trying to dodge something and he breaks the wall. I'm trying to look for... Like, there are even people, and like, there are like feline people, like this race of cat people. It's very strange. The author is Japanese. Her walls are rice paper. Like it's rare. They're very, very, very cool. Very cool spreads. I'm gonna continue reading that tonight. Like I'm gonna go into the 3rd volume and I'll let you guys know because I have all 4. It's gonna be cat people. Like I'm actually like full on feline. Because it's natural, not bodybuilding. No, like I said, this guy's like Superman levels strong. Hi, Prelude. So waiting for your government to fund cat girls. If you like, you know, if you're iffy about it or not too sure, just search it up online. I bought it because I saw a video of it and I was like, wow, these spreads look very beautiful. The art is great. The art is fantastic. But yeah, those like handful of like not sexual innuendo of like fan service moments are like, did somebody tell you to put this in here? Uh-oh. Took a while. It took a while. It took a while. It took a while, what, 30 minutes into the stream? 30 minutes into the stream, right? Took you guys long enough. 1 second, where's my VTube studio? Here it is. Took you guys long enough. What a sigh. But yeah, look into it if you want. So far it's been very, very interesting. They don't mention the age of the characters, but I think Yuva's the youngest. Where's Scott? Scott is probably what, resting? I think today's one of his days off from streaming. I think he has a very weird schedule for his day job. Probably anarchist, probably. Where were we here? This one. My dad is trying to kill me because now apparently I'm the reincarnated Rolo or whatever. Have I watched the Zack Attack? Have I watched the anime Zoids? Yes. Growing up, I actually owned one of the model kits and I built it myself. Thank you for the 50 bits. Let's see. Can we open anything? We can. You're literally just 1K away. Ours Judgment. I know. What's up, dude? You can't silence me. Maximum, thank you so much for the 15 bits, dude. Let's see here. What do we got? If these can I open up for you? Oh, a lot. Yeah, I guess so. Replace with this one. Griffith, what's up, dude? I just went out and bought a go-kart frame. A go-kart frame. Those are like the small cars, right? There's like a specific plot twist. She mutes now. Feeling tonight, don't feel like doing anything with how hot it is tomorrow. I'll probably play The Adventures of Elliot tomorrow. And oh, I saw that. Oh, I knew I wanted to play some I was like, I gotta add something. I saw your post and I was like, ooh, I gotta add this when I get the chance. Like a Mario Kart. I've never actually done it in real life. Like, I've been inside a bumper car, but that was like ages ago. Doubt it's the same thing. Let's go, shield brother. Okay. That here. You here, and also right. Can we make anything? I guess we can. How many of these can we make? One? Okay. Open. Give some of these to Karja. Okay. That's not a problem. These can only go... I'll give these to you. Okay.
It should be a...
And then we will save. Again. There's indeed much rock and stone. Go-karting. Like 5 minutes of cha-cha playing Rock and Stone. I can hear Kurtman during bumper cars. I was a kid. And it was unfortunate because like when I went, there wasn't a lot of people, but I managed to play around with it just a little bit. Adel, Karja, I remember spotting you two on the deck of that ironclad. Then Gren said we should go to the rescue and everything. That was pure adrenaline. To be the perfect lookout. Aye, no telling where we would have washed up if we just jumped into the ocean instead. Grimson and the Sea Force might have hunted us down even. Just have one question. You two are coming back, right? It's hard to say for sure. To be honest, the whole thing still has me a little mixed up. Oh yeah, that's understandable. Okay. Can anybody sell us anything? What are you doing all the way back here, Rafe? Oh, you guys are still here? Look, the situation being what it is, I can see where the mayor's coming from. It only makes sense to have you two hit the road, you know? But hey, I'm sure you'll get another chance to fight together, if it's meant to be. Alright, let's go see what they're gonna tell us. Hold on. Gotta go to the store first. Hi, Poke. What's up, dude? I don't think I've seen her do any driving games unless you count the hoverboard bits in this. I wonder how that would go. I am horrible at driving games. I think the last time I've ever played a driving game was Midnight Club, and that was years ago. That was years ago. Very, very long time ago.
What can I get you?
Let's see what we got.
Anything else I can help with? Don't be a stranger.
You see it now? It was bad. It was very, very bad. Oh, you got more weapons. Huh.
I knew you had an eye for quality. Those are top shelf goods you just bought.
Are they?
I knew you had an eye for quality.
Fishing bait.
I've still got comebacks.
Equipment.
Step on them. What can I do?
Love, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Crony, left! It would be so bad. Driving with K and M is a pain. I don't know what K and M is. The new Forza Horizon looks pretty cool. It is set in Japan. Yeah, but Griffith, this is like your stuff. Like that is what you like. That is what you like, my friend. You have a whole entire setup at home to drive, like with an actual pedal and a steering wheel. Okay. Stuff added the Wii version of Xenoblade 1, huh? Keyboard and mouse, okay. Maximum, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Would you play an Initial D game? Isn't there like a train version too, Loaves? Isn't there like a train version of Initial D?
You got yourself a deal.
Probably saw all this stuff.
You got yourself a deal. You got yourself a deal. You got yourself a deal.
I wish we could sell.
You got yourself a deal. You got yourself a deal.
You have so much stuff.
You got yourself a deal. You got yourself a deal.
Do we have a deal?
You got yourself a deal. I've still got your
brother. I gotta do this. Do. I think we have one of these.
I've still got plenty of stock to go around.
Crony crash, yes. Crashing the stock market here. Thanks, thank you so much for the 15 bits. The cooldown got longer? I haven't messed with it. I have not messed with it.
We need to hurry for the townsfolk's sake. Keep up the good work.
Excuse me. How do you get? I don't really know. I'm not too sure. Delayed or not, I will have my sound effects. You know, I haven't upgraded the boat at all. I was watching somebody else play this and I was like, oh wow, that's what it looks like when you actually upgrade the gosh dang boat. It had like red banners and everything, and I was like, yeah, this sucks. Poor boat. I left the boat to its own devices. I want to talk to the bird.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Can we make medicine? Can we make drugs?
It turned out nicely. What should I do next?
How about we do this?
Whew. All finished.
Yeah.
It turned out nicely. It turned out nicely. It turned out nicely. It turned out nicely.
How much money? Oh, we don't have some of the
What
parts.
should I do? All prepped
Sucks to
and
be you,
ready.
Karja. Adel gets all the good stuff. This ain't schedule 1. Shh. It is in my mind. It is in my mind, okay? Over here. We're cooking now, rats. Yeah. Caw, caw, caw. Speaking of upgrading, I was watching my bud Frozen last night as he played God of War. Brother didn't even level up his abilities once the whole game and was menuing all stream. And kid you not, the dude was crying because he had nearly beaten the whole game without using a single ability. Why didn't I notice these? Dude, that would actually be crazy. I never played God of War, but that'd be funny. Alright, let's see what we got. Are you ready to embark, my liege? Yes, let's go. And allow me to escort you to my flagship, the old... I can't pronounce that. This way, if you please. Oh, we were laughing. Dude. I did this... When I first played Trails on the Sky, the old version, the OG, I had not touched a single spell. And I was wondering why I was having such a hard time. And I think I actually beat the game like that. Or I think I got way deep into late game. It was the indomitable human spirit and my own tenacity to actually beat it, KJ. I was being very stubborn because I was like, why can't I beat this?
Under Grieger colors.
Funny feeling for sure.
Aye. No signs of anything tricky underfoot, but that's only for the moment.
Dear, oh dear. How disheartening it is that you're so on guard, my liege.
He's got the heart of a Souls player. The indomitable... Dude, if you hover over... if you hover over my profile in Discord, it says the indomitable human spirit never gives up, never surrenders. You're so tenacious. Well, thank you. Somebody has to be. Interesting, let's say. Any dude would be interesting. I am thinking after Ender Lilies to do Elden Ring. I'm forgetting to check how much it is. So I want to play this game. The demo was great. Oh, Abel, we're very deep into the game, by the way. Very, very deep into the game. $60 for Elden Ring. Doesn't it go on sale every once in a while? Dude was on the final boss and he was like, this is gonna be so easy now. And I was like, yeah, you cuber. Hi, Skin Deep. What's up, dude?
And to think your welcome presence has me elated to the point of choking.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a look into it. It's if I can't grab it, then I still have whatchamacallit. I still have Lies of P. I have the indomitable human spirit, stupid and stubborn. Have a good one, Abel. But yes. We're very deep into the game here. Just in case you want to play it, we're very deep.
Quit chewing this scenery. If I really am your liege, then answer me this. Where did Other go?
He stayed behind at Grugel Fortress to deal with the Balta Sea Force.
You getting the Adventures of Elliot next month? I gotta look at the trailer again.
No one else has the capacity to keep your father dearest at bay. Even I was given a good thrashing during our altercation earlier.
Girl boss, girl bossing. Surprise, surprise. I don't know if I want to be called a girl boss, considering that it has such a negative connotation now. Can't they just follow his smell? Who? Yeah, it does. You're talking about Karja? So Logar got the befriended treatment. Befriended? My name is Odor. Oh, I got it. Yeah, it's a very weird pronunciation.
Crimson. He knew about this Rolo business the whole time, didn't he?
You're asking for my impression?
Just old letters. Aren't they using what is it, Icelandic? Or the Eth in particular?
Having reflected on Grimson's actions and the Balta Sea Force's behavior in retrospect, I would even go so far as to say they had deliberately steered you toward awakening as Rola.
That's messed up.
Still the wild guessing!
My word. It should go without saying that this is merely conjecture on my part. Save your questions for Lady Leela, perhaps, if you wish to learn more about yourself.
Leela? What's she got to do with me?
I'm afraid my lips are sealed on that matter.
He's blue Daba Diva. Dude, I think the blue men are still whatchamacallit? Are still touring. I think they have like an opening inside, or at least they did in Las Vegas for a while.
Why, you ask? Because it'll be far more entertaining to have you hear the answer from the woman herself.
She's linked to the Grieger somehow. On top of being the one who gave Adel the power of mana.
Probably. The blue men group is still going strong. Yeah, the guys who actually like paint themselves. The guys who are like always blue. Max, thank you so much for the 15 bits. No, no, I wasn't talking about Eiffel 65. No, no, no. I was actually talking about the blue men. Yeah.
We're way past the point of treating her as just some person.
She hasn't been in a contact in a while.
Aye, now that you mention it. Either way, we're stuck dancing to his tune for now.
Yeah, yeah, not Eiffel Tower. Like the guys who actually like play instruments, and I think it's like they do like they use like paint or something on in their performances. It's been a long time, but I remember that much. Oh yes, they got new people to replace them. They were replaced. Okay, so the originals retired. Was in the 90s. Remember Anarchist, you're old enough to know about this. Remember in the commercials that instead of it was like now that's music blah blah blah, it would be like now that's just like house or whatever, and it had that one EO song where like sugar you make my life complete, rapture tastes so sweet. It was always on TV for the commercials. Why is she even asking that at this point? She's on the boat heading to see her on Loki's invite, and now she's so shocked. Master Sword, we're so deep into this, and at this point, we shouldn't even be surprised, brother. Yeah, they did. Oh, I thought it was the same people.
We need to get something out of this. I'll be damned if we come up empty.
A sight for sore eyes. At last, we enter the Marine Triangle.
Like idol group or something? Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. I'm blue, da ba dee ba 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 be da ba dee ba ba. My eyes!
The White Shade!
You're more like a performer group, not a band.
The time we entered it from the north had us wandering blindly, unable to tell left from right. That giant crystal. Is it the same as the one you gave Gren?
No, what gave it away?
The Sunstone. It is an ancient tool that locates the position of the sun, directing you to your port of call. Once upon a time, the Normans developed a variety of techniques to aid their forays into the great blue unknown.
I really don't know. At this point, I feel like they're just taking ideas out of a nacho chip bag or something and being like, I wonder what sauce we're gonna have today. You mean the bright beam emitting from the stone? The mother crystal? Skin deep. No, skin deep. Skin deep, no, she's not calling you skin deep. Don't renew. Don't renew.
Sunstones, fashioned out of a mineral known as Silverberg, are among their antique
Mormons. Ah, yes, the Mormons. Here, feel thing. Jolly bee. Oh gosh. The Jones, no. Unfortunately, I cannot say that comment out loud. It's probably more interesting if it was about the Mormons. More wizard towers, yes. Are they the ones? No, I think you guys told me it was Jehovah's Witnesses that they become like gods, that they believe they become like small gods. Listen. I know you guys would laugh, right? I know you guys would laugh, but there are people out there. There were people out there that'd be like, oh yeah. I always said it. I knew it. I knew it. It was only a matter of time. Chronicle of the Stars, a vtuber. There are only 144k saved. Mormons believe they will become gods and be given a planet. Okay, so the question, not to get like, I'm not trying to get theological, but it just sounds very funny where it says only 144,000k are saved. But how many Jehovah's Witnesses are there? And have come, and have passed away, and are born? It doesn't make really, that's a very small, minute number. I'd be awfully tame for listen, Cryptic. I am trying not to give people ammo, okay? Okay?
That's so. Hold on a second.
Yeah, no. I know it's tame in that sense, right? Like, I know it's tame, but they're...
If you're the one making the fog, then why even bother with this thing?
It's why Jehovah's Witnesses are such eager door knockers. They're competing with each other. I wonder if I'll get a seat in the 144,000. Well, that's a trip. That's a trip,
From
squirrel.
our perspective, humans are helpless, fleeting creatures. I find it oddly endearing how such a species employs their ingenuity toward invention in their struggle to survive.
Brother, I think like there was a time, so I think one of them came like really late in the evening, and I'm like, who's this?
You could consider this my way of paying homage to that.
Can't say I follow.
Aha! In more pertinent news, I do believe our destination is in sight. Over yonder is Serenez Island, where Lady Leela resides.
Oh, great. Another backdrop with empty blue water. Fantastic. Kinda weirdly shaped, isn't it?
Yeah. Won't be easy for this ship to make it to shore.
Variety, yeah.
It is as you say. The surrounding reefs prevent the Uvalti from venturing any closer.
We're gonna do walk on water.
Apologies, my liege. But you will have to make the rest of the journey by rowboat.
Huh? You aren't coming along?
Nah, I just didn't open the door. I was like, I don't know who this guy is. Please help me beat the others to heaven and hear about Jesus.
I shall be following you in short order. In spite of appearances, my duties are many.
Hi, Zen. What's up, dude? I saw a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses in Japan. Signs would talk to me to learn about Jesus. If I spoke the language better there, would have been a lot of learning. Interesting. Good. The Jehovah's Witnesses' beliefs are kind of self-deprecating. I think that's the right word for it. You believe in this religion and all you get at the end is a chance you might be one of the 144,000. We go to heaven and there's no guarantee you'll get it. Or at least I think that's what they say. Why bother? I don't know. Listen, it's the same conversation. It's like, it's one of those weird conversations that you have with people. Like, how do you know? How do you know? Like, how do you know? You'll be one of them. There's nowhere in the Bible to say that only 144,000 will be saved, but says that some people will be like, Lord, Lord. He's like, well, turn away from me. I never knew you. He doesn't say, well, well, Tina over there is now the 143,000. So whoever comes after you is going to be the last one. Pearly gates are closed forever. Great, another religion with video game mechanics. The 144K is from Revelation. Hello, Prelude, and thank you so much for the hydrate. I think I said hello to you earlier, but hello again. It's from Revelation. I gotta read Revelation. I've been slowly going through from the cover to the end of the Bible, slowly but surely. Ah, a symbolic verse, of course.
Not sure what to think.
About Logger?
Not him. Ever since we met, I've wanted to learn more about myself.
Oh, you don't say.
Something inside me always had a hunch that I wasn't normal.
Where are we getting this from? Where are we getting this from? Where are we getting this from? Cryptic. But do you know if any of it matters? You could be the best Jesuit there is and still end up in limbo or whatever, while your neighbor who doesn't believe any of it gets a free ticket. Hence why there are people who talk to them, right? Oh, crud. Ouch. Like, people talk to each other and be like, hey, you know, like, Jesus really doesn't tell you that, right? Jesus told you to rely on him. And that through him good works will be produced, not because you produce them, but the work that God does in you produces good works, right? If it were all based on works, none of us would get into heaven, brother. None of us. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, because sometimes I get these details wrong, but that is the difference, right? That is the difference between a Jehovah's Witnesses oftentimes and a Christian, right? Is that God does the heavy lifting for us, right? And because of what he has done for us and the fact that we know we can't ever live up to that, but he came down to do that work for us, we can trust in him for that work and that fruit to be produced through us, so that way that good is pushed back out, right? In a sense, I'm like simplifying it in a way, but that is the difference. That is the difference. That if it were up to us, none of us would get into heaven. None of us ever would get into heaven. And that it's not about works, but it's the works. It is the works that the good Lord does through you in the Christianity case that produces good fruit, right? Not because of your own volition, not because you decided to do it, but is because of the good works that the Lord has done within you that produces good fruit. Not because of whatever that you produce will get you into heaven. Because nobody will get into heaven then. Yeah, and goodness, exactly, Jones. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is a gift of God. Amen, brother. Thank you very much. Then they have a very different view of whom God is. They believe Christ isn't God, but an elevated and a created angel. Yeah, it's very different. It's like Gnosticism. I read Mage, but we'll leave it there because that way we don't get too deep into the theological stuff. Exactly, Cryptic. Exactly.
But this...
So if you do not do good works but have believed and have been baptized and are you not saved, might be a little spicy. I was talking about how I was dumbing it down. If you're talking about what I was mentioning and how different it is from like Jehovah's Witnesses, that they're trying to do all of this stuff in order to get in, but there's no guarantee, like Master Sword said.
This is just too much.
But you will produce. So my question is then, Zen, really quickly. My question is then, if God works through you, you will produce good works. That's just because of him.
And Grimson, he never told me a word about it.
Is this why you call your dad by his first name? Again, this is just me asking a question. I'm not trying to like to have a debate. It's just more me asking a question because my thought process has always been, and what I've learned so far is that because of him, good works, we produce good fruit, like good works. Like it's something that can't happen. If that's what they believe, their religion just, hey, it is what it is, you know? That's it's very confusing, I agree. I don't know if anything about that was incorrect or if I'm not sure what's spicy about it, because God within you, who's working with you and through you, that helps you produce good fruit. So I'm not sure how that can be separated from all of the rest, but I'm willing to listen to see if there's something different. Also, back to the video game. This is weird. This pacing here is weird because she's like, I always wanted to know more about myself. What do you mean? Which is cause and which is effect. Ah, I see. I understand, Cryptic. I see. This is very strange because it's like, again, this is what I have issue with some portions of this game. You took a chord and took a tangent. Must be a geometry class. It's like, back to the game, right? Back to the game. As suddenly identity issues. Yeah, it's like, I can't speak too much about Dontrell because your girl skipped a lot. But in terms of like what we've known so far and like what we've been shown in game, we've always known that Karja has like a really hard, like, not thorny, but just like, she gets along with her dad, but we never understood why she doesn't really get along with her dad. Like they never told us why she's so like hostile to him. Again, this could be one of those moments where translation issues are just don't make it apparent, right? Because sometimes, you know, with Asian languages, there's different connotations for certain things, and that would probably give you a little bit more insight. But we never were told why she calls her dad by her first name. That is her biological father. Situationship. I see what you did there, Zen. No, you got it, crony. We just have a nature that gets in the way, and we are supposed to fight that as much as possible while we wait for our Lord's return. Amen, brother. No, I think he's saying because they're on a boat together. No, Cryptic. The joke is situationship, right? Because situation, they're in a situation, and they're also on a ship. Get it? But this is a boat, but situationship. Hi, Father Evan. What's up, dude? Yeah. He's not mentioning it though. yeah, exactly. Maximo, thank you for the 15 bits. Yeah, so Father Evan, I was actually talking about how. By the way, nice to see you, dude. I was talking about how. Yeah. No, he was making a joke. I get it though. I get it. Hi, Goblin. It is. I thought it was because he doesn't want to show favoritism to his daughter in front of others. I understand that, right? Like, I would understand that specifically, Master Sword, but it's more so that we were never, like, he says that that's his daughter, right? Like, and for me, at the very least, from my understanding, is that he doesn't want to show favoritism because that's his daughter, right? Like, you still have to put in the work. Just because you're my daughter, you're not going to get a free ride. Understandable, right? Especially in a culture like theirs. I cannot stand you. Maximo, thank you so much for the 15 bits. It's more so like her dad employs her to oversee a crew and brutal protection racket, bound to be tension. Okay, you have a point there. You do have a point. But it's more so like we never got more bits and pieces as to why, aside from that, right? All we know is that Karja's mom died really early on, right? He just doesn't know how to balance that with treating her like his daughter. I don't know. I'm right there with you guys. I'm trying to figure out like why she's like, I've always wanted to try and figure things out for myself, like who I am. But where is this coming from? Because it seems like you were pretty solid in your understanding of who you were. I have. I actually played it a while back with a couple of other streamers, online friends, streamer friends. They've replaced issues with her dad for personality. Yeah, it's just more so like she was very gung-ho and strong, right? And yeah, I'm the pirate princess and this is like just the normal way, and all of a sudden I've always known there was something wrong deep inside of me. Hello, girl, you never talked about this. I'm not very familiar with the names of the characters. All I know is that I'm a Juno one trick, and that's because I play her. That's all I play whenever I get on Overwatch. It's again, this is just a thing. Again, if you want to enjoy the game, please buy the game and enjoy it for yourself. I will always recommend people play it for themselves because they could probably see something I don't. Being vulnerable is hard, but I wish like there were moments where she showed that vulnerability a little bit more, right? Because then I feel like for me personally, Father Evan, it would make it more impactful when we get to this, right? Like, oh crud, this is the reason why I felt so off. Like, she never mentions to at all, like, I always felt like something was different about me, but I just couldn't pinpoint it. And I just thought it was because I was the Norman princess, right? And I had these expectations of me. Kind of deal. It's Sigma.
Is it because he knew this would happen? Or even worse?
They gave her a brutal introduction and backstory that would work well here and make this all make sense. Then she put on her femtagonist outfit. It's like that version of her vanished. True. Good point. I understand. I getcha. Maxwell, thank you for the 15 bits. Yeah, that would make sense if she kept that opportunity and like let the mask slip every so often, right? Loves, when you get to this point, she's like, this is why I felt that way. Yeah, did we forget she killed the man at the beginning?
My impression? Having reflected on Grimson's actions and the Balta Sea Force's behavior in retrospect,
I'm also very confused about the story as well, Cryptic. And I saw that you said, Father Evans, that the other two are on sale. I'll take a look.
I would even go so far as to say they had deliberately steered you toward awakening as Rolo.
But how do they know? How do they know? I hope we get told.
You mean Grimson? Aye. No more turning a blind eye to things. I hate to drag you into it, Adel, but when I do confront him, will you
Not
come
a
with
problem,
me?
Goblin. Have a good one. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. Hope to see you soon. Take care. You killed a helpless old man in cold blood for not paying an extortion fee, and no one has said a thing about it since they became entangled. Yes. Yes. I think it was Loves who mentioned this like a while back. They're like, yo, did we forget she killed someone in cold blood because he didn't pay something and took his ship? Maxo, thank you for the 50 bits, dude.
All right. Thanks. I feel better now. We can go ashore on that beach up ahead. Just keep rowing forward.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Father, why have you abandoned me? Father!
So this is Serenez Island. Feels more like a tower.
God forbid a woman have hobbies. She pleads oopsie daisies on the murder, right? Yeah, she's like, she's Nordic. What kind of blood did we expect? But she doesn't. Listen, it never gets brought up again. It never gets brought up again.
Not sure where Leela is. But for now, the only way to go is around and up.
There's another thing that.
Adel?
Adel, Doggy Squad doing bad. Doggy Squad doing bad. Adel. There's the problem. Carter hasn't killed lately. Her bloodlust is insatiated. You know what, Father Evan's probably right. Probably why she awoke. Why she became Rolo. Blood for the blood lily. Yeah, and Giga Chad music, yeah. Goodness, where art thou? Accused Chop Suey. Blood for the god. Thanks, thank you for the 50 bits. At all.
It's me, Leela.
Oh yeah, do you guys remember that Leela lady who used to talk to us a lot before? Now she's talking to us again.
Why are you here?
He came to rescue you.
Thank you.
It was fate. No. The one who's Maxim, thank you so much for the 50 bits. The one who made Karja's new outfit or gave her the outfit is we left her on the other island.
Take caution. Come quickly.
Lada's voice grows fainter and fainter until eventually she can no longer be heard.
Cut off again, huh? Think it's safe to say we're in the right place, though.
No, because Loki just finished telling us that she's here. We're probably in the right place. Loki told us that she's here. Oh my gosh. Loogie. I can only imagine Father Evans when you got to this point, you're like, what in the blazes is this?
How's that?
We have Loki at home.
Nice work,
Here's my other complaint about this game, which I'm sadly disappointed in, is that the dungeons, the maps, the areas we have to explore, they all look the same. And it is the same thing rehashed 10 times. That is true. That is true. It is the same concept rehashed. I pressed the button to dodge. Oh no. That's what I had to hold. Never mind, I didn't. It all looks the same. Welcome to Scandinavia. Is that really it? Is it because of its? Dang, even in the other ones, at least there was an ice level, a fire level, a wind level. Jeez. Are those drumsticks? Oh no. Oh, what this looks like. Is it this one? Oh. Is it this one? Is that what that is? And had more variety? Brother. Freaking Olten Folgana was like one island. One island! And you had several different dungeons. Again, fire, ice, wind, you know, you name it.
Nice work, Adel.
Nice work, Adel!
Mana sense might come in handy here.
Oh, let me guess. Let me guess. Another lump.
Found something.
Fishing bait.
Too easy.
Where is it? Oh, is it underground? Love, thank you so much for the 15 bits. It's a beautiful day for fishing.
Can't wait to see what's inside.
Even East 8 had a better variety, and it was just one island. It was just one island. Oh, hey, remember this mechanic that we introduced in the last dungeon? You guys gotta use it now. How do we separate from each other again?
Together as one. How's this?
Wrong button. Alright, first we gotta examine this here.
I'll be right back.
Of course, because nothing is ever easy, you know?
Switch out!
It really looks different. What a remake. Yeah. Hi, Jack. How are you, my friend? Now that I see Jack, I have to do my What? I gotta go in and do my stuff for the reset.
Here I go.
There you go. I haven't logged in like 2 days. My focus right now is Marvel Rivals with the new season that released. It's been a lot of fun. Don't make it a job. Oh no, I'm not making it a job. That's why sometimes it's nice to take breaks. But I agree with you, my friend. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. So that's that. Hold on, let's actually go back to 7. It's 15 is serious. 14 is serious business. So true, so true, so true. How could I be so blind? This?
That's the stuff.
Okay, so this seems like something. Okay, gotta go and get Adol. What's this? Whatever this is, we don't have it. Okay. Yesterday's commute took 2.5 hours each way. Gosh, dang, was just there a lot of traffic or something?
Switch!
Yeah, so that'll open this door for us. Made it to the moon last night and may have disrupted the world. Oh, right, right. I've seen the memes over that. Or do you have to like walk home or something?
What's this? No chance!
Yeah, it's the Long Island Railroad, Jones. It's a form of transportation here. And the workers are on a strike. Yeah. Probably working conditions. I haven't followed it, but I'm sure it has to do probably with getting more pay and working conditions or something like that. That's what usually ends up happening.
How's that?
That's brutal. Shuttle buses to Jamaica and 30 to 45 minutes of the subway, followed by some walking because why not? Yikes, brother. Oh, that is horrendous.
Switch out!
Where is this? It's over here. That's to get us back.
Something's off. Might want to mana sense around.
More random stuff.
Oh, found something.
A break elixir. Wow, actually something useful. Okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I am glad of one thing. I've been keeping up with the levels, so we're never under leveled or super over leveled. Best part was the way back. The bus driver was lost and we had to direct him back to the station. People were... The bus driver was lost? I'm ashamed how long it took me to realize you didn't mean Jamaica, island of... Yeah, no, we actually have a place called Jamaica over here. Heartbreak ginger tea and pistachio solo swirl. How's that video coming along, brother? I actually gotta start drawing again. Yeah, I have walk end to get home. Thanks for thank you so much for the 15 bits, but yeah, that is brutal, my friend. That's oof. Oh, we can't get it because we're not together. Together, forever, together, everyone. Nice, 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 nice. I gotta upload, now that I say that to you, I gotta upload the rest of the Yaponomics videos that we've done. There will be Yaponomics this week. There will be some Yaponomics on Thursday.
There's so many.
I like how Adel got the easy end of this.
How's that? How's that? How's that? Too easy. How's that?
Oh, it'd be amazing. Sorry, I can't come to work right now. I'm sitting on a beach hundreds of miles away. Very yummy. Yeah.
Okay, let's
Need a
get
partner
back
to have
it.
money in this economy? Now that tracks. Yep. Rune Tablet Part 3. There were other parts? I don't even remember. The golden board begins to glow alongside the rune tablet. We're this late in the game and you keep giving us new stuff?
And we're off.
And made it! Climbing that cascade was a breeze. Guess this is what Monterey's
Hi, girl. I'm doing good.
capable of.
Feeling much better than yesterday. How are you? Actually, I have a question for you, Squirrel. When you plan out videos like that, how do you like plan it out? Because I think I have such a hard time like sitting down and being like, okay, I'm gonna play through this, and then how do you properly like how do you remember places of interest that you want to talk about later on? You raced a mech? Oh, in Forza, I was like, you raced a mech in real life? Because I give you instructions 100 hours. You know what? Fair enough, Red Mage. Fair enough. You know, like, I know as you're playing it, sometimes you're taking notes, and then I have a hard time sometimes, like, remember, like, how should I put it? Like, organizing properly, where, like, okay, I wanna go back to this part in this recording. I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but that's where I have like the most, like the hardest part in, like where like, okay, this was really interesting, and sometimes I'll jot down the time and the date, like the time and the part that I was recording in. But I'm wondering if you have like a smoother way of doing things, because I would love to do videos like that, but oh brother, here we go. Yeah, any tips and tricks? Yeah, thank you, KJ. Not grill, squirrel. If I said grill, I apologize. I meant to say squirrel. Ah. You know, like when you sit down and be like, oh, I want to talk about this video after, like you want to make a video on it, not like commentary, like you're doing a long play. No, I'm talking about like you yourself are recording, right? And you have like ideas and you jot them down. I was just wondering to see if he has like a better method. There's an AVGN video on this. He has a clock while playing a game and he jots it down on a notebook along with the time. Yeah. Like, you know, you're playing a video game and you want to talk about it, like how some people do. Not a review, but just be like, oh, yeah.
Monosense might come in handy here.
You know, I feel like they kind of just throw Monosense in there. Like, we just use it 1 or 2 times for an actual, like, story plot purposes, and then that's it.
Found something!
So I can make notes better. Like noting clip moments on Twitch, I guess. Yeah, I know like what I used to do in the past for clips. I would actually write down the timer on the thing, and that's how I knew when to do it. So I take notes while playing, making sure to include recording timestamp. Then I make an outline for the video based off my notes and any ideas I've had since then. Then I start a script. I include notes in the script on things like scenes, mood, cuts, etc. After that, I drag the clips into a rough order, though. It's a bit tough since my video is so edited. My monosenses are tingling. No, I appreciate it, dude. Just something. Yeah. It's just like, I'm like, okay, I wonder if there's like a better method to the madness.
You? Something's there.
Yeah, but you still have to sit down and play the game and do all of that stuff. You still have to do the heavy lifting at it. Oh, you're a yapper, you gotta write it down. No, I am not a yapper. I am so introverted. Okay? I am so introverted. I do not yap. Alright? I do not yap. I exposition. No, here, yeah. Here I have to talk a lot, okay? I have to talk a lot. You say that, but when I freelance edited, no one gave me timestamps, and it was so oh, that's rough.
It's valuable.
That's rough. That's the same thing. This is the first video I've really made, so I would take it with a grain of salt. Editing is by far our most time-consuming section. Yeah, I agree. Need a yaponomic stimulus for the yaponomy, yeah. But we're not great conversationalists by text. Well, I mean, you guys, you would be surprised. Some of you guys type like lightning. I'm like, holy smokes. Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong. Yeah, editing is always the longest. Like, I've really wanted to do a video on Final Fantasy Tactics Advance because it's a great coming of age story. You know, and it'll be very awesome because a lot of people refuse to face themselves and grow up, which is one of the things that Tactics Advance teaches you.
Here.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm trying not to do too many things at the same time, but I would love to do it. Little by little. On a video game. Listen, Squirrel, when you finish that, there are gonna be so many people and be like, oh yeah, I'm eating swells tonight. 4-hour video with my dinner, with my din-din. Listen, I've sat down to watch a 7-hour video, and I watched it in like small spurts so I don't like get overwhelmed. While I was washing dishes about Nier and the Drakengard franchise, okay? It is doable. Get your script higher and edited for the one video. I probably shouldn't have started with... unless it's TTS, she has to read our part 2, though. This is literally the point... Yeah, it is the point of sharing, right? Especially... Oh, yeah, because you have to, like, scroll. Yeah. It's good. It's good, isn't it, Jack? You're like, oh, this makes so much sense. Because there's so much that's, like, in mangas, in novels, that add to the story. Freaking the mobile game is no longer available. That also added to the whole entire overall story, and it makes so much sense. And it still doesn't make sense. Where did this thing go? Thank you so much for the hydrate. Draw Berserk panel. First piece of non-pixel art I've done. Ooh. If you finish it, I want to see. I would like to see more like it. Yeah, and then also that's also part of the lore too. Whatever happens there too. Man, that Nier stuff is so long. Just like the whole side story is long, but it's Nier for you. There you go. Had years of practice into communicating our ideas. Yes. Somehow, I feel like Nier, at the very least, if there is a way to put everything together, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I've never played that much Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is like the power of friendship, but here's 10 steps to it. And also, there's like a side plot line that's going on. Taco Bell sounds good. I mean, well, Mexican food sounds really good right now. Mexican, thank you so much for the 30 bits. As elite skins. That's fine, Squirrel. Fair enough. I basically type for a living, but most of that's not English. I'm guessing coding? Are you speaking another language? The power of licensing. You know what? Yeah. I think so too, girl. I think so too. I feel like that Nier at the very least has an end in the beginning in a sense, right? Even though it's a looping, it's an unfortunate looping it's like Ouroboros, right? It's the snake that's eating its own tail. That's what Nier is. There is an end and there is a beginning, but there really isn't at the same time because unfortunately things just continue to cycle and cycle and cycle. Nice, but thank you so much for the 15 bits. Kingdom Hearts about requires knowing all the game plots to understand what's going on. And even then, do you understand what's going on? Do you? Ah! How do I jump to the other side?
You? Caught the wind. Nice breeze.
Glad you're not on XP. Remember Vista? Kingdom Hearts, we're getting to the point where you have to play a mobile game to understand the really deep lore, and you can't play the yeah, it went offline, I remember. Ah, yes, Vista. Maximum, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Union X, yeah. Nier is a story set against the world dying out, but you don't really get to save the world. No, no. Because the things that affect the future also affected the past and vice versa. That's where Nier reincarnation. Knife winds of my power. That's what I say whenever I get on Marvel Rivals. Hello, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Get the in-game phone mixed up with mine. Yes, you made it your ringtone. Gee. Yeah, you can't play Nier a reincarnation anymore, dude. They took it off. It's offline now.
Switch out! Free! Mana of ice!
Switch!
Manya, 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 manya. Hee, hee, hee. Yeah, ha, ha. You know what? So true. So true. And we're trying to save Christopher Robin.
Hey! Anyone here? No response, huh?
You know what I want to when Evercold releases, I want to be a tank main. I've been having too much fun playing Paladin. It's so good. I just go in and bonk stuff. Dance partner, what's that? No thoughts, just bonk. Paladin is goated. Skin deep, look at me. Skin deep, no. Skin deep, no, skin deep. Let it go, Skin Deep. It just Skin Deep is just like itching. He's like, Final Fantasy 14. You could play warrior and cosplay as I don't want to play warrior. I like paladin. Never. Who needs positionals, right? I just stab it in the front. Obviously I know for like higher end content it's a little bit more involved, but yeah. That they have put into the next new Hearts series. Before I got Aliens and Deadpool. Are there any others? Good question.
Monosense might come in handy here.
Another mound of dirt. Take me back. Did it fall? Yeah, he did fall.
Didn't expect this here.
You have the blood of your enemies, but don't you have like a certain something similar for Paladin? Maximum, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Also, I just like the fact that heals with the Holy Spirit. See what I mean? Also, I like the fact that I play a very small cat girl, and all you see me is like running to the front lines. It's great. It's freaking fantastic as a tank. It's not that non-kid friendly, but it has moments. True, true, true. Winnie the Pooh as a kid, and never would have dreamed I would get tangled up with the insanely convoluted Japanese game franchise. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts Unit X has longer cutscenes, total runtime than Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep and Birth by Sleep. I forgot what the other one is. You have to beat 3 times with each character to get the true final boss, and there's certain conditions to unlock secret episode to get the secret ending. Gosh dang. Hi Cloud, how are you, my friend? They also have American Horror Story. That would be an interesting Kingdom Hearts world. Yeah, imagine. Hey, you're gonna have to do the Dead by Daylight thing where you just have to run around. You have to do this the entire time with the killer. You just gotta run around the thing. Yeah, dude, I'm fantastic. How if you don't mind me asking, how's dialysis been for you, dude? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, are you finally gonna get answers?
We've climbed all this way, but there's still no sign of where Leela is.
Charge! Little legs running out. Or your heels while attacking. I'm on a new type that makes dialysis hangover not so bad. Dude, praise God for that, man. I'm so happy for you. Have a good one, Lo. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. Hope to see you soon, dude. Take care.
I wonder if it's gonna take us to her.
Take me back home.
A treasure chest.
Something's there.
This? Maybe work was stressful? Did you have to lift a lot of stuff? There's no sign of where Leela is. Wait, when did this giant foreboding castle get up on... I know, right? We don't ask these questions. We pretend to be like, wowee, it's a castle. Maybe work's been stressful.
Let's catch our breath.
Been a godsend for sure. I just need to work toward finding someone in a dark alley and stealing their kidney. I mean, work for a transplant. It's just me. You see this big, tall, white dude in a like, you know, like in those old school, like with the old school coats in those like 60s films and 50s films, like they're black and white. Yeah, see, yeah, I need your kidney. I need your kidney, brother. I need your kidney. See, please. Extra, extra, read all about it. Man gets kidney stolen. I would picture it going down. Yeah, see, yeah. Your fate was sealed when you crossed me in this alleyway. Yeah. I'll hand over your kidney. And everybody loses their minds. Sure, I don't have any money. Money? I have money. I want your kidney.
I thought this mountain was hollowed out. So we'll just have to go as far down as we can.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Seems kind of tough.
Brother, what are you talking about? Oh, that failed. Oh, well, whatever. Did they? Animal Farm starts to sound much like a reality. Am I supposed to like... Oh wow, okay. Can't see where this thing is. Oh no, not Animal Farm. Powers of the Sea, nice.
Looks valuable.
Reminds me that I need to watch a few more Hitchcock classics. Rosebud. Goes to play Animal well. Thank you for the 15 bits, maximum. We kill it. How did that not kill it? Hey, if you time your blocks just right, you'll be able to do a super, but no, it will not one-shot the enemy. Psycho's the only one I've seen. I'm just throwing things out there. I'm not very much. I know very little about movies. Really, thank you so much for the hydrate. Rear Window. I had like a class where like the professor was like a huge movie buff. It was like it was a class about movies itself, but he was very obnoxious and very pompous. The birds. There was another one that that we had to watch, and I was like, okay. Oh, right. I completely forgot that was a thing. Is the one, the rear view, the rear window, is that the one where, like, you are, like, the, not you, but, like, the main character is watching other people through his own window, and he notices, like, a murder, right? I don't remember if it was a murder or it was something. I'd be thinking about something else. It was a black and white film. I think it was a black and white film. I think it was in color. We're going into the temple. He's got an injured leg or something and stuck at home. He sees something suspicious out the rear window. Yeah. That one I had to watch for that class.
Something's there. Monosens might come in handy here.
Yeah. They're like, oh, yeah, whatever, blah, blah. It's been a long time, but I remember that much.
I think there's something around here.
Oh, what gave it away? And it turns out that he's actually right. What a freaking great song. That one, I love that scene. It is such a great scene. That's when Titus is like, Yuna, people die and Yuna dances. Jones, thank you so much for the 15 bits, and Maximum, thank you so much for the 15 bits. I appreciate it. That is such a beautiful scene. Alfred Hitchcock Presents, where he did a bunch of short mysteries.
Here.
Oh. One day I would like to sit down and actually 100% that game, but the only reason that I'm like iffy about it is that stupid chocobo minigame. There we go, but he was entirely wrong. Yeah. Too many games and I'm stuck at 14. Raid return to the waking sound.
Looks valuable.
Wait till whatchamacallit, wait till this is not open. Why is this not open? I guess we need another lover. Wait till Evercold releases, dude. Wait until Evercold releases. Be like, what? Who are you talking to? I only know my friends from 14. Friends? You mean the Scions? The Scions of the Seventh Dawn? Am I guildmates? You mean those people? Maybe. Just you're like, where's Jones? Jones has been sleeping in the FC all day. He says he needs a rest before he continues. And Jones's family gonna be like, Jones, come back to us,
We're not gonna
Jones.
make it in time. Or maybe with monosense, we can.
Oh, I think I know what I need to do. My second life is. Jones in his mod beast era. Jones is in his mod beast era.
Mana, hone in.
What the heck? Oh, I forgot to slow down time. You do need to finish a bunch of other games. Oh, I got in. A recipe was hidden behind these
Rare find.
a gosh dang recipe was hidden behind the door, by the way. That's what you had to do this for. A recipe. Thanks a bunch of the 15 bits. The water. Oopsie. Oh, it's doing it for both of these, huh? Okay. Gosh dang, okay. How far can I do it?
Hone in.
Joke's on me. Food is very serious business. Of course it is. Did the game glitch? How much you want to bet it's gonna close when I get to it? Dude. No! Hello? Am I doing this wrong?
I
There we go.
There's something around here.
Oh, right here, you mean?
We can move on now. That sure was elaborate.
Really? It was just timing, Karja. Guess there's just been a lot going on in 14 lately between Aki and GG, yeah. I know he's taking, I think he's doing most of his, like, I know Aki's doing a lot of, like, MSQ, and I know he told Zephyr yesterday that we were going to continue, our deep dungeon run, but, like, in June, because he has,
Sense might come in handy here.
he has a lot of, like, other responsibilities. To be fair, time is an elusive concept to some women. Flashbang back to getting ready. Well, when you're a guy, it's a good day when a girl's actually impressed by something you do. Gentlemen, is this true? I guess that makes sense. Gentlemen, is what this man speaketh true? Or is he a liar?
Monosense might come in handy here. What's this?
More like good mud. Depends on the girl how you feel about her. I mean, like, I would understand if it's like the girl you like, but yeah. It's a good day by any positive reinforcement by a girl. Hi, Rusty. Griffith Marlin over here. Says that when you're a guy, it's a good day when a girl compliments, is actually impressed by something you do. And I was like, gentlemen! Does this man speaketh true? Or does he speaketh lies? So far, I've gotten that yes, and depends on the girl. Speak truth, mostly.
Let's make tracks!
I can only imagine, like, when you guys get a compliment by the girl that you guys have a crush on. Oh my gosh, you guys turn into, like, Goofy. Of course. Is it me?
Switch!
She thinks I'm cool. Of course. Oh, that's right, because we're not in water. Sucks. How do I get to that treasure?
A rare find!
I mean, Memo, remember a compliment given from a girl years ago? It got that goofy game, that dog in me. But some women apparently have infinite capacity to be unimpressed. Fair enough, fair. You do not impress me. Your skill lacking. Many men do this for me.
Switch!
Switch out!
Why you special? Hellblazed Home.
That's the stuff.
Majority of women I've had a crush on fall into an unimpressed category. Like, yawn. What else are you gonna do? Can we use this? Give that to...
I did it!
I did it.
Sometimes I gotta look at these items because I honestly forget. It's not confidence boosting. Tell me. Por Mother Rosa. Compra.
Switch!
You make money in Monopoly. I make money in real life. Max, I'm about to hear the 15 bits. You're boring me, girl. Some men will go to the ends of the earth and to hell back just for a compliment. But though mostly sometimes even that doesn't do much. Makes it even better when they are impressed, right? Well, sometimes it's deserved, like with Ishtul and that one guy, little son. The man was thirsty. Yeah, tovarisk. I am an unimpressed man. The little son. You know who I think they did kind of like ship her with, but they never like confirmed it? Oh, brother, here we go. In Shadowbringers, the Hrothgar dude. I'm 100% sure that there was something there. Yeah, the big cat dude from Shadowbringers, but they never confirmed it because I feel like the people would flip if they did. Get him, Ishtul, I am. Is that a Christmas version? Maximum, thank you so much for the 15 bits. I was like, am I hearing this properly? Is that a Christmas version? Always winter and never Christmas. Well, this, and that's fine. And here we will give her this one. 9 mana seeds. Can we mix regular ones or? Sure. I need regular ones. I think we can. Okay. Okay. Heavens forbid a proper romantic relationship. Yeah, always winter, never Christmas. I was thinking Narnia, but okay. I know it's Narnia, but throwing my spin on it. Go that way. But yeah, I think that's the guy who she probably actually liked. Because you don't carry a lady like that unless you got feelings for her. And she was okay with it. Ishtul is kind of desperate to get back to the first. I wonder why. Methinks there's something there.
Should be a good spot to.
I was like, yeah, there's definitely. I was like, yep. They're definitely they're telling you, hey, this guy really likes her, and Ishtul is reciprocating, but we're not gonna really say anything about it. It's always winter. Listen, there's not even that bad of menuing. It's not even that bad. The Princess Carrie where she does the little kitty paws thing? Yes. Yes, Skin Deep. Yes. I was like, This solidifies it.
The air feels different all of a sudden. you don't think...
It's boss fight time. It was a really cute scene. We're about to have a boss fight. What you want? Maxima, thank you so much for the 15 bits.
What's this? Almost feels like a prison of water.
Water. Hold on a second.
Battle.
What the heck
Up
do I have
ahead.
so many gosh dang messages? 1 second here. Legit, legit. If I did not have it off, that's what would be going off right now. Legit, legit. I was like, why do I have like 9+ messages on Discord? Who's messaging me? Just the homies being yappy. Not me, not me. Trying to be more social.
Hey, brother.
We meet at last. Let's not be stupid.
You're...
Hear, feel, think. Crystals of light to me.
She looks weak, but not hurt. Let's get her down from... What did I just hit?
A shield.
A barrier Lady Leela erected when she sealed us 3 generals away long ago. But alas, the only one it presently confines is Lady Leela herself.
May you ever walk in the light of the crystal or fly high and never look back.
Lager.
And why do this to her?
Left to her own devices, she would have simply sealed us away once more.
Max, one thing you were the 50 bits, dude.
But please, don't misunderstand me. I'm actually here for your benefit.
Explain how.
For ages, I have been searching. Undying though I may be, my heart is ever hollow. And so, thus
Oopsie.
did I grow lovesick over the sagas of man. Thus did I meet you both. The end point of my curiosity's journey is the manner in which I die.
Oh, great. Oh, great. Kill me. Okay.
How does one who is undying find death? To say nothing of how they best ought to. The one who sealed Lady Leela, my liege, was none other than yours truly. Should you wish to free her, you have no choice but to vanquish me.
The guy wants to die just to be like, I want to know what dying feels like.
Don't tell me. Are you trying to repeat what happened to yours?
Indeed. For that would appear to be the part I play in this tale. Taking in my essence will bring us one step closer to restoring Rolo in all his glory.
See, this is why I said we should have killed him when we had the chance. Hi, Bubba.
He transformed!
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
You must not fight him.
Leela, why would you tell me to...
Girl, we got no choice.
stage is set for a most sensational performance! In service of this saga's rising action, I shall combat you with everything I can muster! Retaliate in earnest, my liege, lest your lives all be forfeit!
Of course you become a bird, man.
Bear witness as the curtain
Witness. At least the music is good. What a freaking cheater. Man, he is doing damage. What level are we? Oh, we're 3 levels under. This is actually probably the first time that we're this low.
They're simply magnificent! I couldn't possibly be more elated! Have your fill! How's this? How's this? Have your fill! Wreak havoc! Here goes! Wreak havoc! To end it! Too easy! No chance! Dead! No chance! Too easy! Too easy! Too easy! Dead! Dead!
Gosh dang, dude. That's annoying. Not in the, oh my gosh, he's really hard to fight annoying. More like, it's...
Magnificent! That's the way! Together as one! Here goes! Dodge this! Simply splendid! A fitting development for the saga's closing chapter! Unparalleled euphoria!
Skeezer. There's no other way around it!
Thanks for the food!
Let the spell rip!
Kick again! Too easy! Kick again!
Can't catch me!
Kick again! Fire in the hole!
Shall I sprout the seed?
Together!
Sneaky little...
Bear witness to my power. Let despair rain down.
Think again! No chance!
Pathetic!
Mana! To me!
Son of a gun.
How's that? Mana! To me! Mana! To me! Fire in the hole! Here goes!
Into the fog of night.
Your ball! Your ball! Here goes!
The show is over.
Mana! To me! What? How's that? Fire in the hole!
Have your fill. Let despair rain down.
That helps. Too easy. Think again. Simple. Mana, to me.
Into the fog of night.
Mana, to me.
Wreak havoc.
How's that? Let it go through. Mana, to me. Mana, to me. Fire in the hole.
There we go. Thanks, thank you so much for the 15 bits.
Rousing success.
Oh, he's dead now. Come on, absorb him, Karja.
Logger. Of all the dirty tricks.
I mean, if it's fixable, at least it's fixable, right? Having some mishaps with mine, but mostly I might not say anything. Thank you, Prelude. Thank you for the hydrate.
You left us no choice but to defeat you.
I mean, I guess?
I can only hope
I
this
guess?
is enough to pen my way into a page of your saga.
What about all those other choices? I mean, like, would have probably not fought him. Duty complete.
Shame though it is that I cannot witness its continuation. To share in your footsteps, my liege, is just as well.
Okay. Darkness to me! Stay calm. I'm here with you. Okay.
Right.
You Birdman Lloyd. It's like, you're doing great, sweetie. Hi, Killer Shadow. What's up, dude?
Thanks. That was a close one.
Did she just fall into the ground? Oh, well, the seal is done. Oh, boink.
Leela! Wait. This girl...
Ooh, nice, Killer Shadow. That's what I'm saying. All of a sudden, she's like, oh, no, well, there we go. You okay, Leela? Maximum, thank you so much for the 15 bits, brother.
A bit of rest, and I should be fine. Karja, outside.
I'm free, boy.
Huh? It has been ages since my last breath of fresh air. May I ask you to bring me outside?
Oh, sure.
Girl, how long have you been there for?
The white shade. It's gone.
Girl, there's nothing to see for miles and miles. It's probably because we defeated a logger.
Aye. The Marine Triangle makes for a fairer sight this way.
I mean, I think they showed her mom. She doesn't look like her, but we'll see. Karja, I am your mother.
Much better than before. Adol, Karja.
Adol! As far as I can see, yeah.
Allow me to thank you for coming to my rescue. I especially appreciate your traveling all this way, Adol.
One word, makeup.
You've gone through so many hardships on my behalf. There are no words to express my gratitude.
We'd take 1,000,000 gil, thank you. But does this mean no more dark and stormy is a good question.
Karja, how are you faring? It would seem your and Adol's combined powers have been able to keep your condition under control.
Yeah, somehow.
Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm in love with my shield, brother.
I actually don't know. I'm just joking.
But more importantly, we've got a mountain of questions to ask you.
I can only imagine. Where to even begin?
I know what'll defeat this. The power of friendship.
First off, are you a human or what? And how do you know so much about me?
Karja, I am your mother.
I am a spirit who has inhabited Obelia Gulf since time immemorial.
So you're a spirit. You couldn't go into like some corporeal form and, I don't know, drift through the seas and be like, return the slab. Don't jinx it.
Spirits?
I am also Rolo's wife, as well as your forebear.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I want to go get chocolate. All right, let's hear it.
What?
Thank you, Killer Shadow. Maximum, thank you for the 15 bits. Thank you, Redmayne. Barry, thank you so much for the 21 months, brother. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
It's
of
dark chocolate,
that
too.
There is no doubt.
Let me get this straight.
Well, she's technically her forebearer, right? So...
I'm descended from Rollo and you. A spirit?
Correct. I expect this revelation comes as a shock.
Then... what was Rollo's connection to the three generals?
I will explain everything from start to finish. Adol, I ask that you listen close as well.
How much you want to bet the old dude is Rollo? Let's hear it, lady.
Our story begins roughly 140 years ago.
Oh yeah, that buff dude, that buff old dude is definitely Rollo.
In a Norman settlement, Rollo was born as the son of the Jarl.
Okay.
He was an irascible babe, even biting off the ear of the wet nurse who delivered him.
Okay, Mike Tyson. I know they use so much for the 3 stream streak. Alright, Mike Tyson.
As a young boy, his deeds and demeanor were marked
You
with a
kid.
brutality not even the Normans could bear. His elders, their tolerance exhausted, brought him on a plundering expedition before he came of age. Rollo performed many a great feat upon the fields of battle, but he fought with such ruthless savagery that even his allies feared and abhorred him.
Okay.
Right. Parts of this were recorded on the runestones we've seen.
Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face, yeah.
Yes, but the most significant is yet to follow.
Okay.
Eventually, Rollo slew his father, the Jarl, and visited tyranny upon every corner of the North Sea.
Okay.
It was then that he heard the rumors of a hidden treasure, known as the Sea King's Throne.
Okay.
In time, he appeared unto me, the throne's keeper.
But he go, you woman, me, man, you bride.
The Sea King's throne. The one that can grant people's wishes?
He was in search of the One Piece. You know what? At this point, Bubba wouldn't be surprised if it's in this game.
Yes, though it isn't quite as opportune as the fables suggest. As I was saying, Rollo had managed to reach the temple that housed the throne, all by his lonesome.
Why do you have to say lonesome? You could just say all by himself.
Son of man, what is it you seek?
Everything!
I was joking about the voice. Me, man, you woman. You bride.
And what does that entail?
What else? Riches, women, and land.
Those desires are not your own.
Me, Rollo.
They are those of the ones who led you here.
Huh?
Gaze into the water's reflection.
What did they feed this dude? Me no care. Me want.
What in blazes?
Someone saw fit to lade an empty vessel with pure malice. You are that vessel. Who, then, does that make you? From the
Clearly
instant we
lots
met,
of protein on their
I could tell
villagers.
there was something irregular about him.
Every sentence is aggressive. Rolo! Me, Rolo. Me, take.
Standing before my eyes, it was as though he were the very embodiment of malice. Far more than a single human being could possibly harbor.
Malice?
Yes. At the same time, his very existence evoked a feeling of dissonance.
Only a handful of people can understand him. So true. She could fix him. Yeah, she was the lady who changed his heart.
The malice was unadulterated, to the point where there was no sense of personhood to be found.
So what you're telling me is that they took him as a baby and went like, you know what, we're gonna put all this anger and evil into this baby. And now we're gonna be scared of him when he gets up. When he grows up, excuse me.
But then...
Who?
Oh my god.
Who am I?
What is it with every family member having like a crisis, an identity crisis, later in their story? Who am I? What am I fighting for? Tweet, tweet, tweet.
You... Could it be?
Oh.
That exchange led me to a realization. It wasn't that Rolo lacked an individual self. Rather, it was such a diminutive size that the malice pushed it to the depths of his heart.
Hey you guys, did you know the bad guy wasn't actually bad? He was just stuffed with a lot of bad juju. You fed him from the malice bottle. We said use the all ice bottle. Hey Fluff, what's up, dude?
What's more, the seed of said malice was planted by an external force.
I mean, you kind of made that obvious.
Huh? But who? And why?
Bad guy wasn't actually bad, just misunderstood. Hey, wait, I'll turn myself into a snake, Jones, and it'll save everybody. I don't know about Broly. That one I'm not too sure about. Maybe?
That I do not know. From there, subsequent events caused Rolo to become aware of his own abnormalities.
It wasn't until I met the love of my life that I realized I gotta fix myself. If it hadn't been for her.
He then returned from a lengthy voyage, after which I seated him upon the Sea King's throne.
So true, so true. Lila was like, yo, you gotta change if you wanna marry me. Who's fixing who? Hi, a poet. No, we're getting the exposition about what the heck happened and why we're here.
His sole wish? To live as a normal human being.
Yeah, I understand, Jones.
The throne granted his plea, and thus did he regain his identity.
You changed them. Maximum days a bunch for the 15 bits.
However,
However,
at that moment, the malice embedded in him was set free. Hubris, Nile, and lust. Such are the true forms of Other, Lager, and Yurth, respectively.
so then what happened to them?
Immediately following their release, nothing of note.
What's the point is, well, that kind of sword can actually work. They just don't usually bother to make it work in here, just hit you over the head with it. Hi, Rasmo. Is the key to getting a woman changing from evil to good? I don't know. Girls have that effect on dudes. I agree. Like, I know, I've seen it, right? Like, a girl can change a guy for the better, right? Especially if it's something you're like, man, I need to change, right? For her, to be a better man for her. But here it's kind of like, oh yeah, he was really bad and he was born like really, really bad. And hey, it wasn't until he met me that he was like, oh shoot, I'm actually kind of strange. You know, the fact that his brutality and the fact that he ripped the ear off of someone as a baby, you know. Double-edged sword indeed.
Rollo repented for his past actions and became the ruler of this land.
Probably the blue
ushering
hair
it
for
into
sure.
prosperity.
As the Duchy of Norgard, right?
Yes. The nation flourished and peaceful days prevailed for some time. Rollo and I were wed, and together we had a child. Then, one fateful day, those aspects of malice that were thought to have dissipated re-emerged with Grieger in tow, and by their hands, the entirety of the realm was stricken by the great calamity. Rollo prepared several arcs in which he sent his subjects to safety, but immediately after that, he disappeared from Obelia Gulf entirely.
That was written on the runestone in the Flumen Strait.
In order to protect this land he so loved, I kept the malice sealed away here. Until a few short months ago, that is. The generals, having regained their power, turned the tables and sealed me away in their place. I used the last of my remaining strength to imbue a seashell with mana and send it out into the sea.
Or white-haired women. So Malice and Jane.
And Adol wound up finding that same shell in Karnak.
Karja. Even while maintaining the seal, I had been able to sense your presence. But just what are these shackles that bind you? They seem to be a product of mana.
Oh, right! That's one of the things I wanted to ask about. But going by what you just said, I'm guessing it doesn't ring a bell.
Unfortunately not. And although I'm sure you've already grasped this,
Fantastic.
the Trident's aim is to root themselves into your heart and give rise to Rollo anew. That is what must be addressed first and foremost.
I want to save Karja. Listen. How can I help?
Well, before anything else, you must avoid battling the last of the three generals.
I wish I could.
If Karja takes Other's essence into herself, Rollo will surely be revived.
Nothing doing. We're taking him down, and that's that.
But why?
But why? If I must save you.
You haven't forgotten, right, Shield Brother? Unless we defeat Other, you'll die.
What do you mean by that?
I don't think Karja explained the sea serpent's curse to Lila.
I see. This curse is potent indeed. Forgive me, but I can offer no aid here. But under these circumstances, one of you will be doomed no matter what we do.
It's definitely not Adol, because Adol lives. Adol has protagonist powers. Right, Jodes? Right? This is what I'm saying.
Adol, Karja, would you accompany me to the Seabed Temple of Ire?
Zed.
Seabed Temple?
Yes. It is where I once lived, as well as the location of the Sea King's throne. Provided its power is still usable, there may yet be hope.
Hi, Sergeant. What's up, dude?
Chomping at the bit already, huh?
For real, Maximum. Thank you so much for the 15 bits, dude.
The Seabed Temple is further west from the Marine Triangle. Specifically, in what are known as the Waters of Creation, the Raoul Dark Sea.
Wait a minute! The Raoul Dark Sea is home to the most treacherous waves in all of Obelia Gulf.
I've been good, dude. I've been good.
We don't even have a ship now that Logger's out of the picture.
Oh, I doubt that will be a concern. Just look at the horizon behind you.
He needs an adult. He needs some milk.
That's... Sandras! But why? That isn't even the part I'm talking about. They shouldn't have any reason to fall in with us anymore.
The two of you have surmounted a great many tribulations up to this point.
It's the Black Pearl.
I imagine the experience has left you with grievous wounds, Karja. In mind and body both. But while there are undoubtedly more trials yet to come, you must hold your head high, Karja Balta. For there is also much you have gained in the course of this journey.
Chapter 8. We have 2 more chapters. 3 if you count the epilogue.
What? You say the Balta Sea Force is nearing us?
Yes, I made absolutely sure just a moment ago.
It's safe to assume that they're scouring around for the Sandras.
Then we can't afford to just sit back and twiddle our thumbs anymore. Might want to drum up a plan, Mr. Mayor.
Right. Cruz, are the ship's repairs close to completion?
So Lila saw her entire lineage die there. Well, technically speaking, she is a Karja, and the rest of the Balta, the Normans, are descended from her and Rollo, so...
If you give us another half day, we can get her fit to sail for a while.
Grin, I take it your feelings on the matter haven't changed?
What do you think? We won't set one foot on the Sandras if it means waving a white flag to the Sea Force.
Use your head, would you? It was precisely to keep us out of harm's way that Adel and Karja left. You heard what that logger guy said. There's not a thing we could do for them. Better we focus on rebuilding Karnak, don't you think?
Sorry, Dad.
But all I have is this trombone. Gosh dang.
It's not that we can't see where you and the mayor are coming from. But it's thanks to those two that we've grown so much and made it this far.
We'll defeat them with the power of friendship.
If we don't step up and help them with this, we'll regret it for the rest of our lives.
Notes added to your file. They've always been there.
We can do more than just hold them back now. And this is our chance to prove it.
Not to mention, it's up in the air how the Sea Force will treat us if we throw in the towel. For all we know, they'll conscript us into their ranks and force us to fight Adol and Karja instead.
Chronicle, you jest, but that is the most of these stories in a sentence.
Mr. Mayor, say something!
Max, I don't think he's so much for the 15 bits.
Whatever arguments you have are nothing more than opinions motivated by emotion. Thus far, I have allowed the Sandras to operate out of necessity in order to save the townsfolk. But at this stage, I can by no means permit you to take up with Adol and Karja. As mayor of Karnak, it is my responsibility to protect the lives of its citizens.
We won't ask for permission, Mr. Mayor, out of respect for your position. But even still, they're our friends. More than that, we owe it to them to go to their rescue. Won't you at least turn a blind eye? Just this once. We need your support as our friends and family.
Trombone champ Wen will defeat them with the power of friendship and this gun I found, yeah. Tolga magic missile. I'm really tempted to just skip this.
Mirabelle. Mira.
It's much too risky.
But they're only children.
Senseless fools, all of you. Everyone, what we just heard speaks to the self-centered inexperience of the Sandras's crew. As such, I refuse to accompany them any longer. Instead, I will be remaining here to petition the Balta Sea Force's aid in reconstructing Karnak.
Pops? What gives?
We have no reason to believe the Sea Force will treat us non-hostile townsfolk poorly. I will take responsibility for this decision, as well as the ensuing negotiations.
You mean it? Yes! It's about time you saw things my way, Mr. Mayor.
We have no more business with you. Now take that boat and be off at once. Were the Sandras present, the Sea Force would surely attack.
On the friendship.
Rafe? You really gonna let this happen?
Man, you're stupid.
Time to go, Gren. The mayor made himself clear. Let's get on the Sandras and shove off.
Shall we be on our way, Rosa?
Huh? But...
What's gotten into you guys?
Just come on.
And he's slow. Maybe, Sergeant, maybe. A bag of rocks would be smarter, yeah. He's the second oldest of the group, by the way.
Are you all out of your minds? How can we just leave them there like that?
Violence is the only answer!
Exactly. By the way, did that cut out just now? Did the mic cut out? He went with looks maxing. The have, okay, no. Oh my gosh, can I actually do
Squeaky voices without cutting off?
Maybe.
Cruz, mind getting the goofball here up to speed?
Sure. You'd think I wouldn't have to.
He's an idiot. He's dumb. He's stupid.
But locking horns with the mayor always turns you into such a... well, such a Gren.
Why are you using my name like it's an insult?
Because it is.
A guy can only get called a dumbass or a goofball or whatever so many times before it gets old.
Actually, I'm not really sure what's going on either.
Is his dumb stat? Yeah.
It's unfortunate that the mayor talked some of the townsfolk into leaving the Sandras. But we've still got a decent number of people who stayed on board. Don't you think?
I guess?
The Balta Sea Force is no longer our ally. We're on our own now, and things are only gonna get tougher.
+2 to appearance and +9 to dumbassery.
Knowing that, what do you think would have happened if we dragged all the naysayers along for the ride?
Oh, they would feel tense and on edge, dampening our spirits.
Exactly. Baggage like that would only weigh us down in combat. Heck, we could have even had a mutiny on our hands if things shook out the wrong way.
A mutiny?
At the very least, morale would plummet, preventing us from acting as we see fit.
Oh, with the haircut adding extra points to the ladder.
It hurts to say. I think my dad would contribute pretty strongly to that.
Then the mayor was doing us a favor?
No kidding. Man, you guys are slow.
By taking the lead, he made sure that anybody opposed would stay off the ship.
Yes. That way, we're able to function more smoothly as a crew.
I cast manual breathing.
Fewer hands on deck means less firepower, but staying united is what matters most right now.
Here I was thinking we'd manage to strike our own path. But it turns out we still need others to help push us along.
You think I didn't already know all this?
Huh?
He's my pops. I've got a handle on how his mind works.
Then why'd you lash out?
But be real here. Can they really ride things out on that island by themselves?
Ah, now I understand. You're worried about them, aren't you?
Like hell, I mean, not even close.
Aw, look who's finally maturing.
Hey, even small fry know how to grow. I'm not one to talk, but your father-son duo's got some personality issues.
You aren't alone, Gren. Every one of us feels the same way. But sometimes, butting heads can teach you more about each other than you realize.
Mira.
Alrighty. Sounds like you guys talked things out.
Doki, you were eavesdropping?
Yep. And while I'm at it, let me share a few words of thanks. It means a lot, the way you stuck up for Adel and Karja.
Allow me to extend my gratitude as well, on Miss Karja's behalf.
Oh my, even Ezer's listening in.
If anything, we're the ones who should be grateful.
Yeah, no kidding.
You done? Okay.
Wait, you put yourselves through all that just to get here?
Yeah, I was pretending to sleep.
Normans help their pals out, rain or shine. That's the way you do things, right? Or what? You try to say we aren't your pals, Karja?
She died from the grin, right? Pretending.
No, but... Hi.
Seriously, just think of all the ways you've helped us so far.
Exposition.
I can't believe you tried to up and leave before we repaid the favor.
That aside, are you doing alright, Princess? You wound up taking Logger's essence into you as well, didn't you?
Yeah, to be honest, I can't say I'm feeling too hot.
Nothing was gained.
From the looks of it, you're barely managing to keep a lid on things. If you want to make for that seabed temple, the sooner the better.
It's glad you bring me. Have a good one, Sergeant. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and see you soon, dude. Take care.
Needed a ship.
I love the idea of a punishment game once a week. What say you, chat? No. I'm sorry. No. I stream in order to de-stress from my day. Yeah. I'm sorry, dude. No. Yeah, no.
Now we can make ourselves useful right out of the gate.
Still, who could have guessed the Sea King's throne actually exists? Out of curiosity, Miss Leela, does the throne really grant whatever wish you make of it? It won't respond to just anybody.
Convenient.
Even should one manage to reach the throne, I must still deem them worthy.
Convenient.
After all, it wouldn't do to allow wishes of ill intent to be realized.
Convenient.
That's what I figured.
Bad. I don't mind them. I really don't mind the bad matches in Marvel Rivals. Sometimes they're frustrating, but yeah. No punishment games. I do this for fun. I do this for fun. It's a little side hustle, but I just do it out of enjoyment.
Oh.
Got something to say?
Nope.
Safe mod wishing?
Nothing at all.
Snake was here earlier. Sometimes they lurk.
Not in the least.
All told, I have to question whether we can truly make it to the Seabed Temple. Navigating the Raoul Dark Sea would entail us crossing the Vortex Path.
You first.
Vortex Path.
We lurk in the shadows, ready to pounce. That's right, Cloud is here too.
It's a nautical region that endlessly churns with countless whirlpools. The waters there are so dangerous that even the Baltus sea force rarely ventures through.
They do lurk a lot. I don't bother them. But they're there. They are there.
Yes. I imagine it will make for an arduous voyage. We would do well to reinforce the ship in whatever way possible.
Sure. I'll give it everything I've got.
Another point of concern is keeping Karja from coming into contact with Other. If she absorbs his essence, it will only be a matter of time until Rolo awakens.
Chronicle Shadow mods are always watching. You would be surprised, yeah. But like I said, I don't force them to be here. Even if we didn't have a lot of mods, I tend to handle things. I'm pretty hands-on still, regardless. Because I rule with an iron fist. I'm not, but still.
We'll just have to reach the throne before he gets the chance.
No time to sit back and relax then.
I do not. Don't stop spreading these lies.
Alrighty. What are we waiting for? Let's set sail pronto.
Oh, so oppressed. So oppressed. So oppressed. The radiator in the basement.
Google, you're back.
Hugo brought a new message. Are people still asking us to help them? The presence of dangerous beasts in the Marine Triangle. My presumption is that they are on Hayes Island. Maybe wise to— No. No. Because it is time for us to end the stream. Man, what did we learn today, class? Hi, Ratifire, what's up, dude? It is time to time to say goodbye. Yeah, it is. Time flew. Time flew very quickly, my friend. Time flew very quickly.
Come in.
Oh dear. What did we learn? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, it feels like, I learned to go home. Truth be told, it's felt like a lot of... Man, I feel... Gosh dang it. How about you and Riven? It just feels like... We've been giving a whole lot of nothing.
Keep my kitchen squeaky clean.
It feels like a whole lot of nothing for sure. Just regardless, we'll be back tomorrow with some more East 10. Hopefully we make some more headway. We are basically inching ever closer to the end over here. We have like what, 2-3 chapters left.
Traveling by seas,
2-3 chapters left, and then we finish East 10, and then that's another one in the books. But yeah, let us call it a night, everybody. Let us call it a night. As always, everyone, thank you so much for coming to watch. Truly do appreciate it. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend it here with me. Again, I'll be back on tomorrow for some more East 10, and then on Thursday we'll do our Yaponomic stream. But yeah, as always, thank you Rusty, thank you Divine Fox, thank you Prelude, thank you Zen, thank you Maximum, thank you Bravo, nice to see you, dude. Thank you Cryptic, thank you Killer Shadow, thank you Skin Deep. Thank you, Jones. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you, Rasmo. Thank you, Ratifio. Thank you, Revan. Thank you, Red Mage. I'm scrolling. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you. Did I say Maximum? Yes, I did. I did say Maximum. Thank you, Cloud. Said Cryptic. All right, I'm scrolling. Thank you, Sergeant. I know he stepped away. Who else? Who else? Just making sure. Bones, Bubba, Zen, Cryptic. Okay. And then let me just make sure over on that I got everyone. Red Mage, Skin Deep, and Revan. Yep. And anybody else out there lurking. Thank you so much for being here. As always, tell your loved ones that you love them. Remember that each and every day is a gift from the Lord. Be grateful for what you have and not for what you lack. Read your Bibles if you haven't done so, and I will see you beautiful people tomorrow for some more East 10. For my beautiful people over on YouTube, I'm gonna end the stream for you guys. God bless. Have a beautiful Wednesday.